including the home run. No errors and 2 left. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Rockies 3 and the Giants 2. Now to the plate, Justin Turner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So here is Don Mattingly. Now the first pitch here from Price. Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Toss on to Price at the bag as they record the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First offering. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Price ready with the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Price into his motion. Here it comes. High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Giants down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez, set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's out number one.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Lindor has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have. The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Career homer number 149. And it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Into the windup and the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
That brings up Jim Thome. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jackie Robinson. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Robinson, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
And now in the box, Nick Markakis. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of the slump he's been in.
First pitch on the way. Circle change there, called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A look to first by Price, and he'll get back in standing. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So next to hit is Willie Mays. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. He's set and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. 2-2 is a fastball that misses. Bernie Banks waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Tomey in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bernie Banks will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Price pauses. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Giants leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First delivery to him. No balls and 1 strike. One to the Rockies' first baseman.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Fouled away. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 2-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Manny Ramirez. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Longoria has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Lifted in the air to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Ready now is Joe Mauer. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First offering on its way, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next, it'll be Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. On its way is pitch number 75. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 6 and the Giants 2. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch on its way. 1-0. And he'll step off and try again. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now here it comes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cedric Mullins waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The batter, number 31.
Digging in will be Cedric Mullins. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In now, Justin Turner. And he fouls this one off. Struck out in his first at-bat. Behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. Jimenez on second. Mullins on at first with nobody out. Popped him up. And Tomey is there to make the catch. There's one away.
The first baseman, number 23, John Mattingly.
Now at the plate here is Don Mattingly. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the catcher,
So in now for San Francisco, Yasmani Grandal flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball misses. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Long throw to third. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Jackie Robinson. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Jason Dominguez. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He bounced out last time up. Now it's 2-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
2-0 count. The pitch. Popped high in the air. Turner is there. And that's the 3rd out. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping in once again is Nick Markakis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Willie May.
And stepping in, Willie Mays. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks. Popped him up. Mauer over to his left, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 6-4. Jesse Biddle, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 32, Jesse Biddle.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Three and 0 now. Jim Thome is on deck. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Jim Thome. A couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Six runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
So 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Trout on at first, nobody out. High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate, Manny Ramirez fouled off. Runner at first here, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. That. So it'll be the Giants DH, Eloy Jimenez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 31.
Next up, Cedric Mullins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next to dig in, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Popped him up. Mauer will put this one away, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Score remains steady at 6-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Evan Longoria. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. And it's now 7-4. Sure you
know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Standing in now, Joe Mauer, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now another 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So stepping in is Jason Dominguez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 7-4 ball game.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say.
Clay Holmes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Clay Holmes.
Up steps Don Mattingly.
Don Mattingly.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Jackie Robinson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Trout able to track it down for the 3rd out. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Francisco Lindor stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. The first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Mays, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he's safe.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Brustar Graterol comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-0. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and next up will be Jim Thome. Now the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Runners are at first and third, one away. And it's fouled away. Pickoff throw to third. And he'll get back in safely. Popped up. Robinson is there. Two down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Manny Ramirez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
2 balls, no strikes. The count of the Rockies' designated hitter.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-0 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So the next to bat will be Evan Longoria. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The set and the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Lindor at third. Judge at second. Ramirez at first. 2 out in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 out, bases loaded. Popped him up. Mattingly is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Rockies leave them loaded. They hold a 7-4 lead. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
So now to the plate, Nick Markakis. No hits to this point. First offering. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 chopped toward the second baseman, and he'll reach first safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D-Roy, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Willie Mays is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Ernie Banks. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners on first with one down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here comes the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Now batting,
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Set. Here it comes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hitters count 2-0 to the DH of the Giants.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 45, Hunter Strickland.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Joe Mauer.
The catcher, Joe Mauer.
From the stretch. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Mays is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the eighth, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Jason Dominguez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gloved by Banks. Throw gets him 2 down.
Next to Colorado, left shortstop, Francisco.
So a runner is second, 2 down now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. The Rockies are out in front, 7-4. Brian Wilson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brian Wilson.
Now to bat, Justin Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here comes the 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, the first baseman, John Mattingly.
Don Mattingly will bat next. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
One out, nobody on. On the ground to second for Torres. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Last strike here for the Giants. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Colorado posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. David Price gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Johnny Cueto permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Brian Wilson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 1-1. The save to David Price. The loss goes to Johnny Cueto, just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to